All right, everybody, good morning. It is time to get it up and get it on. How's everybody doing today? That makes me very, very happy. That's good news. Well, I just want to say good morning to you guys and just say let's get this show on the road. Energy and persistence reconquer all things. Who said that? Who would have said that? Some multi-level marketer? No. Ben Franklin. I would rather lose in a cause that will someday win, than win in a cause that will someday lose. You have to get to the stage in life where going for it is more important than winning and losing. You guys, all this stuff is where it's at. Today is destiny for you. You've got to reach up and reach out and say, okay, whose life am I going to be cause in? Several of you got an email from me last night, and it said, you are on my top line. You are one of the 9 people I am in the foxhole with that we are going to take the mountain, and we are going to find 4 people for you, to find 4 people, to find 4 people, and you're going to be making $20,000 a month. You got that letter from me, and that letter said to you, my commitment to you. My commitment to you is that I'm going to train you to train your people to train their people. And some of you are saying, I didn't get that letter. And do you know why you didn't get the letter? You're already a diamond. Or you're already set up. I'm thinking about Erlene. I didn't send it to her. I didn't send it to Lisa. I didn't send it to Ken Smith. I didn't send it to Greg. You guys are there. You're diamonds. These are 4 other people, 5 other people that I sent this email to saying, I am in the lake with you. You've got to meet me halfway. I will build this business with you. I won't build this business for you. You've got to coach with me a half an hour a week. You've got to learn to teach this to your people. You've got to get up at 6:30 in the morning and be on this call. You've got to do this job just like I'm doing this job. Otherwise, we aren't partners. I'm doing all the work. And I want you to have that same diligence with your 4 leaders. I want you to have that same diligence with your upline. And if you don't have an upline like me that's committed like that, you need to call up till you get to me. That's that simple, because we're gonna close this gap. We're gonna work deep. We're gonna work hard. But you've got to start on your top line and identify those 4 people who are willing to take that task on. Those 4 people who are gonna say, I am gonna play that game. There is no more lip service. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna do 2 interviews today. I'm gonna put people in the pipeline. I'm going to start helping my leaders build. And once you decide who those people are, and by the way, on the whole list of people that I sent that email to, last night I haven't gotten 1 response. I sent it over 10 hours ago. I can't imagine not getting a response from anybody yet, saying, I'm in, where do I go, what do I do, how do I do it? I'm in. You know what? I know that they want it. I know that they need it. It's deciding that they're going to do it that is so very important. That part that says, I'm not going to sleep in today. I'm going to get on the call, and I'm going to be one of the 9 leaders that goes where Tom Chenault and Denise Chenault are going. And I want you to think about that. Who are those 4 people that are going to follow you anywhere? Who are those 4 people that you're going to take to their dreams? And who are you partnering with to get to your dreams? Are you getting, I'm just going to ask you this. Are you mentoring with somebody that's taking you nowhere? I want you to think about where you and your upline organization all the way to me is going. Because you want them doing the same thing you want to do. You want them going where you want to go. And that might have to take some major change on. That might make you have to say, I am going to have to make a stand for my business. I'm going to have to make a stand for my group. I'm going to have to believe in systems. I'm going to have to believe in longevity. I'm going to have to believe in Steve Wallach. And I'm going to have to believe in partnering and doing this. That might have to come out of your mouth. That might have to come out of your heart. That might have to come out of your soul where you are doing it. Because I'm going to tell you something. You don't want to try to fill up leaky tires. You don't want to be out there listening to people tell you how hard they're trying just to try to get you off the phone. They're telling you all that stuff they're doing. All you need to do is go look in their back office and you can see if they're telling you a story or they're telling you the truth. Especially leaders. They're telling you what you want to hear to get you off the phone. That's the most dangerous person in network marketing, by the way. The person that's dead and says, I am dead, does you a great favor. A tremendous favor. That person's doing you a huge favor because you're not going to waste your time on them anymore. It's the people that are telling you they're awake, but they're really asleep just to get you off the phone are the ones that are killing you. They are killing your vitality. And those are the ones that you are getting worn out on because you go out there and you spend time after time after time with them. And at the end of the day, you realize they were just placating you because they didn't have the guts to say, Tom, I'm really asleep. Deal with it. I can handle that. So I'm telling you, I've got that situation going on. I'm asking you this, do you have that situation going on? And do you have the courage to change it? And the way you have the courage to change it is you've got to go to them and you've got to write that email I just wrote. And you've got to say, are you really up to this game? And say it in a nice way because you've got a future to build. And you've got to find 4 people that you believe have that kind of game. And I'm telling you what, you want those 4 people. You don't have time to be messing with somebody that is messing with you. And I promise you, I'm telling you the truth. You want to have people that are excited like you are, that are fired up like you are, that are rolling like you are. You can do this, I promise you. Every one of you people on this call. I had people stop by here yesterday that were so adorable, that told me their commitment. And I said to them this very same thing. Don't tell me your commitment. Show me your commitment. Don't email me your commitment. Show me your commitment. I'm telling you one thing. If you're doing it, your team's going to do it. Right now, that's exactly what your team's doing. I guarantee it. If you're doing nothing, guess what your team's doing? Nothing. So go look in your printout and see how you are doing, and then that's going to be indicative of what your team's doing. And that's a terrible reality, but it happens to be the truth. It's not magic. It is absolute one thing and one thing only, and it's called network marketing. And every one of you have got the ability to just do so many great things. But you've got to have that unquenchable desire to change something that is status quo. Let me see if I can find another quote or two here so I don't sound like a raving maniac all morning long. I slept and dreamt that life was joy. I love that. I woke up and saw that life was service. I acted, and behold, service was joy. Think about that. How wonderful it is that nobody need to wait a single morning before starting to improve the world. That's by Anne Frank. There's a great deal to talk about loyalty from the bottom to the top. Loyalty from the top down is even more necessary and much less prevalent. One of the most frequently noted characteristics of great men who have remained great is loyalty to their subordinates. There's no subordinates in this business. We're all equals. But the loyalty is everything. It is the key. I am your friend, first and foremost. I am a leader of you, first and foremost. I have a responsibility to you, first and foremost. I've got to tell you the things that you don't want to hear, first and foremost. I need to do that because I know what we need to do to make this thing work. I know that for a fact, and I know what you need to do. And it doesn't entail waiting for it to happen. You've got to go generate it today, you guys. I want you to have this. I want you to have this with every fiber of your body. And I know you can have it. And all you need to do is believe so deep inside that 4 people trained properly equals 16. Trained properly equals 64. Trained properly equal 256. Trained properly equal 1,024. Trained properly equals 4,096, equals $60,000 a month. That's the end of the rainbow. That's what I want for you. How do you work for that? You find those 4 people. The operative word was trained properly. How can you give away what you don't have? How can you not read The Power of Who? How can you not read Mr. Schmooze? How can you not read Bob Crisp's book, Feeding a Giant and Raising a Giant? How can you not read those things if you believe at the end of the rainbow lies $60,000 a month? How can you not read those? How can you not absolutely call your leaders and tell them to get on this call and be a part of it? You can't. You have to. I love you. That's it. It's a bad call today. I was on a rant. I'm sorry about that.